What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the Gentleman theme from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. So let's start with I'll play the song for you just once. Nice, and it's really short, so we'll probably go on to the next one after this. But first channel is it's all strings, straight up, just strings. And the next channel, that's a flute, piano, and that's synth. Okay, so everything's pretty straightforward, I think. Let's go and drag in our sound canvas. Dun, 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 dun. Panning is static, so let's copy that over. We have volume data. Actually, let's copy the notes first. Let's find first empty, call this melody. Paste this here, and then let's go to change the piano to an SC88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings. And then let's go turn our volume up to 150%. And then turn the reverb off. And then, so there's our raw patch. Now let's go and copy our volume data. And then let's go to volume and paste it there. Nice. Now I think we have some echo notes here. Nice, now let's call this strings. And there's no like vibrato on this, right? Oh, there is actually vibrato. So let's, there's gonna be some missing information, so. And let's see, the distance here is, it's a whole quarter note. So let's say it's a beat. Let's try to catch, where is that person? Whoops. Interesting. Okay, so let's make, I guess let's do like this. Yeah, let's do like that. Nice. Okay, so let's roll with that. Let's go and copy these notes, copy this data. And let's go to project. And then strings, scroll down until you see gray. And then go to modulation wheel and paste. And then we're gonna go to the rate and turn it to 25. Nice. Now, let's go and give it a mixer track. And then let's drop in our default. Nice. Now let's call it strings. And let's make a reverb bus. dock this to the right. Call it reverb. Give it a reverb effect. And then let's turn it down to 12% and set it to be Hall. Now let's go and give the strings reverb. Right click, route to this track only. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so now, now I want to go on to the next one. Let's see about the envelope here. Yeah, there is something of an envelope here. Maybe if we take the attack down. Yeah, I think that works. And I think we also need a, well, let's turn out the cutoff. Yeah, we also need a delay channel on this to give it those echoes that we removed. Give it some diffusion and some offset. I wanted to check the timing on that. Why is it not working? My MIDI thing isn't working. The MIDI keyboard is just straight up not working. Wow, it's not even reading it. That's crazy. Actually, it wasn't reading my webcam either, that's why. And I think the only thing that it's reading is my mouse and my microphone. That's wild. It's actually not reading anything but my microphone and my mouse. Oh, that's crazy. So I guess we will have to just listen to it instead of hitting a note. Or maybe make this louder. I think it's kind of too soon. I think that was right before. Yeah, that works. Alright, so now I think we need an envelope on this. Because if you do that, if you go to this thing, it's like... Well, it doesn't sound like it has an envelope. It doesn't look like it has an envelope. Okay, that's fine like that. Yeah, I think that works. Now... But I kind of want to get that transient in there, though. Now, let's put this here, the envelope controller. And let's make it pretty sharp. And then let's copy the notes. Link to controller. Yeah, I don't want it to be that sharp. Nice. Okay, now let's go and take that volume data. Let's go put it to the local volume within the patch. Go to, let's see, wait, no, not patterns. Generators, strings, volume 1. But not, why are we in this pattern? Like, I didn't put it in this pattern. Nice. Nice, lovely. Okay, so let's go on to the next one now. So we have a flute, and this is gonna stay a flute. Stay afloat, stay a flute. And then let's drag in our Sound Canvas VA. And then let's call it flute. And then let's go to the volume adjustment and set it to be 150% volume. And let's set the first one to be ST88 Pro Map, pipe, flute, and turn off the reverb. And then let's copy these notes. Actually, let's check our panning. Our panning should be all the same, right? Okay, so let's copy the panning value. Now let's copy this and go to melody, and then paste, and then Alt-C to make it channel 1. Nice, now let's go back to the channel and the main pattern and copy this volume data. Nice. Now let's give it a mixer track. And now let's drag in the default. Let's call it flute. And give it reverb. Nice. Now let's go and we have no mod wheel data, so we're done with that one. Now let's go to, we got a piano. So let's clone the flute. And let's set it to piano 1. We can give it a full cutoff. Actually, the flute too, we can do full cutoff. And then let's call it piano. Oh, there's some echo notes in the flute, actually. I forgot about that. So let's go to melody. And then we shall remove this note, remove this note. Nice. Okay, now let's also add a delay to the flute. Let's go like this. Not very much level. And then we go to subspread. Give it about 9 o'clock on the wet, and then let's set this one to be offset on the left. And then we'll set that to 1 step, just like last time. But it was only delaying at certain points. Let's see, there was like... Yeah, these he wants it to be like a step away. No, wait, it's actually step and a half. Wait, no, not even, it's like a third of a step. Yeah, it's like a third. It's not actually, it's a third of a beat actually, so that's in thirds of a step, that's like 4/3 of a step. So that means that we want to go and actually let's see what the time. Yeah, the other one's 4/3. The strings are 4/3 of a step too. So let's go and set it as such. So a third of a step is like 16. So we set 16, and then if we and then it's like 32. 32, it's like 16, 32, and then it's a full step. So if we want 4/3 of a step, we just set 16 beyond that. Nice. There we go. And for the flute, we just set the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna copy it. Sometimes it's hard to like get the right value because FL Studio does not make it easy. So let's go and set this and paste. Just paste the value. Now we got it. Nice. 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 Now let's go and grab our piano notes. And let's also Alt and move this down. And then let's also grab our panning, which is static as well. Copy this value and paste. And our volume is static this time too, which is just 75%. Okay, so let's go and grab that, and then melody, and then paste the piano there, and Alt-C to change it to channel 1. And we have some echo notes here that I want to remove. And these are also actually in 1/3 of a step is the timing for this one. Nice. And now let's give this its own mixer track. And then we'll solo that. Let's give it the default. And give it reverb. And then let's give it a delay of 1/3 of a step is... Oh wow, that's not a third of a step at all. That's way too fast. Let's try and paste that value. Wait. Oh, it's also got just too many. Let me try to find... So if that isn't the interval, then what is? Let me try measuring it by this note. I think that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Let's give it some diffusion. Give it some offset. Nice. Okay, and then combine, that sounds like... Nice. And now this is long overdue, but let's add a downbeat to this thing because I know it doesn't start with the regular downbeat. I think it's in 3/4 actually. Yeah, if we just set the project to be in 3/4, that should fix it. Yes. It's like a waltz. Nice. Nice. Okay, that sounds good. Now, let's go and just pick out the next one. We have a tuba. Nice. And it's centered all the time. The volume has a little bit of an introduction. Let's clone this piano. And then let's Alt and arrow keys down. Let's call it tuba. Okay, and then let's go find first empty and call this bass. And then let's Alt C to change it to channel 1. And then let's go set it to brass tuba. And then let's give it its own mixer track. Drag in the default. And then I have a new method. I thought, let's try this for figuring out what is the delay timing. We need it to be like to overlap with the current delays, because there's no delays. And I think I forgot to copy this part. Hold on. 1/16. I'm gonna test this out, see if it works. Yeah, I think that's right. Yes. Okay, so now let's remove the delay notes. Currently doesn't sound good right now because I have to set the volume. The delay is too strong. Let's go and give it diffusion. Set the offset. Let's give it a little more, maybe. Nah, we don't need more. Let's set the wet to 9. And then let's give it reverb. And then let's set it to be center panned. And then the volume will copy and paste. Wait, no, we have actual volume automation to copy. Okay. Copy that and then paste. Oh wow, what happened there? It's not even working. It's not obeying. It's like doesn't even sound noticeably different. I guess it's a little noticeable. Guess it is working. Nice. Okay. I think it might be pushing the saturator just a little bit too much. Yeah, there we go. And then now let's go and check out our synth. This is a pulse, and it's gonna be, let's see, so we're gonna drag in our pulse. And it's got a Sforzando articulation. There is no mod. There's actually no mod for any of these except for the lead channel. Okay, so let's copy those notes. So let's find where it's empty and call it synths. And then let's paste. And it's going to be super loud, so let's go and give it a mixer track. Drag in the default. Disable the chorus and turn it down to 15. And let's call this pulse. Now let's go and remove these echo notes. Practically just put a delay over the whole thing, really. And this is like 2/3 of a it's like 2/3 of a step for the delay. Nice. Okay, now let's add it in on its own. And we're going to use the internal delay engine here. And we'll turn the feedback all the way down. Actually, that's right. Like that's I think Citrus is more accurate with it. It's like 2/3 of a step, I guess. No, I think it's actually supposed to be less. Like, it's got to be half of that. It's got to be like... Because I remember it was like... I think, yeah, that's right. Because it's like it's going in thirds of a step here, so we'd have to do 2. And then in the original, it's like, yeah, it's like going, yeah, there's only 1 echo, so they don't even use the capacity for another echo. Oh, it needs to be less here. Let's see. There we go. Nice. Let's do some stereo offset too. Just a little bit. Nice. Now let's copy the volume value. And there's no panning difference here. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so that's done. Now we have all the pieces. Let's go and put it together. Nice. Now let's cut the loop. And then Control B to duplicate it. Okay, now we have to figure out an ending. I think we'll go with the minimal ending here because this note sounds like it gives it finality. So if we consider the composition as a whole up to now, let's see. We have, starts with, so it starts with, that's like C major 7, I think. Yeah, that would be like, it's actually like D major 7. Yeah, because we have C sharp, we have D sharp, G, A, C, so it's like a dominant chord. Dun, 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 dun. And then we have G major. We have G major, D major, D sharp dominant, or E flat dominant. Actually, let me look at the MIDI and kind of see what it's doing. Dun, 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 dun. I think it would be best to like check out this synth to see where it's going. Dun. So we have G major or minor, depends. We have G5, we'll just call it G5. G5, G sus2, G minor, no, G major. No, G sharp minor. And then we have C sharp. Ah, I see. This is like a 5th 5 chord. So the piece is pretty much in G sharp. And then the D, that would make the D the 5th. So that means we want to Okay. And the resolution that we have is... I think there's the resolution is here at the loop. So let's do... Dun, dun, dun. Let's loop it again, and then we'll reduce it to that one note. Let's make this unique. Make this unique. And make this unique. And then we'll extend them all out. And then let's extend that. And then the flute, we'll do a long flute note. Nice. Now the synths, or one synth really, just the pulse. Pulse is doing a G3, and then the bass is doing a G3 as well. So that means that we have a G major chord, and before we have in the bass a D sharp major chord. And in the pulse is just a layer of the bass anyway. So then that means this will be also D sharp major. Okay, so essentially we have a 5-to-1, so that's a resolution. That's good. And I kind of want to do a in the bass. I kind of want to do a dun 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 dun, like this. Dun 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 dun. I can't play my keyboard, so I can't show you exactly how it sounds. Dun 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 dun. I think I want to land it at G sharp. Dun 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 dun. So this would be a G sharp major chord, so we would do dun 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 dun. I'll include that D sharp in there. Dun 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 dun. Actually, let's put it into 4/4. What? Why is Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, actually I did want a 3. I did have a 3 triplet in my head. I was wondering why. I was like, that sounds strange, but it would work. Let's go to third of the beat and quantize. And then G major, so there would be a C in there. Nice, and let's do the same with the synth. Da, 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 dum. I wanted to kind of extend longer than that. I wanted to kind of hold on that note a little more, a little longer. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now we have our ending. Now let's go to and add our go master it and add our Maximus. Okay, so we have low levels across the board, so we need to amplify everything. Just a little bit. So let's go plus 3 dB across the board, because everything is quiet. Nice, now we're getting some power to it. Okay, so we want to limit our mids to 3 dB. Okay, so maybe that's pushing it a little bit. Maybe let's do one mouse wheel thing downward. Nice, okay, that's a little more manageable. Now, our highs, we can kind of boost our highs across the board. Give everything, make it breathe a little better. Not the pulse, though. Pulse doesn't really need it. Wow, we still don't have a lot of highs. Let's try for our lows. Let's boost our lows because our lows are really weak. So the tuba. Let's go in and I want to zero in on the tuba exactly where the fundamental is. Because the tuba has a weak fundamental. There we go. Let's also boost those highs a little bit more. Take this opportunity. Nice, now we're getting a little more bass in there. And now let's boost the synth as well. Nice. Now the bass is coming in a little better. Hitting at 12 mainly. That's about half of where we really want it. There's also just not much bass in this song, so... There's no drums to give it the rest of that, fill out the rest of that 6 dB. Let's boost the highs 3 more dB and see if that makes it comparable. Nice, that's filling it out a little better. Okay, now let's boost everything till it reaches the sort of comparable levels overall. Nice, that's perfect. Let's turn down the mids a little bit. Nice. Yeah, we can turn it down. We can raise it up a little more. Nice. Now we're getting healthy levels. Okay, now this ending, there's like a little gap that kind of sounds awkward. Let's see. I might want to fill in this gap, which would mean I would just make this unique. Let's see, without the melody, just sound. Yeah, it sounds fine without the... Okay, so I think what's making it sound awkward is that the strings just stop abruptly for the first time. So let's just space this out. Let this ring out, and the flute keeps going. Piano keeps going. Yeah, that sounds much better. And now the flute, I kind of want it to... The flute kind of leads in the wrong direction. Like, if we go to flute... Ah, yeah, it leads downward, so we want it to go dun. And then we want it to go upward, so it's supposed to be, this is like a D sharp, right? Nice. Yes. That sounds good now. Nice, I like that. Also want to remove some of the mids from the tuba to make room for some of that, make room for some of the rest of the instruments to shine through. I think I'm also not hearing the flute too much and the strings are not enough. Maybe that's just the flute too much. I think I'm hearing them well. Nice. Now that's coming through well. Let me start it over. Okay, yeah, that's good levels right there. So let's go and save that. And then I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll come back and work on what's the next track? Is Lily Cove City. I'll probably come back before that. We'll see. If not, I'll do the rest. I'll do the next one tomorrow. I'll probably come back. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this is Jammin' Sam signing off.